about the situation in Palestine itself.
Yes.
As you all know, this is not the issue between people misunderstand sometimes that the problem is between Israel and Hamas. It isn't so at all. Hamas is part of the Palestinian people, okay, and very important part, and very important part of the resistance movement of the Palestinian people. This should be understood among everybody. How the West label Hamas, it's not important for us. What's important for us is how you, the Muslim Ummah, label Hamas. And that's very important for us. We, the Palestinian, consider them a resistant movement, and we respect them, we respect their choice. Now, the problem is between the Palestinian people, who their right has been denied for the last 73 years. And all the people who chose to be our enemy, Israel, they have proved that they're not only the enemy of the Palestinian people, they are the enemy of the humanity. They are the enemy of the international community. They are the enemy of every soul on this earth. And that's why we always demand from the international community that something has to be done related to this issue. The Palestinian people should have their own independent state, should have the right for freedom, should have the right for dignity, just like any other nation on this earth. We are a human being, born like anyone else, live and eat and sleep and do everything like any other people in the world. We have also feeling. So we should have our right as a human being. What my criticism is for those people who label themselves as the only protector of the world value or human value, and especially the USA and the other Western country. But when the issue comes to the Palestinian, then they forget about human life and human value and all that thing what they talk about, all the principles that they should mention. So this double standard has to stop. The atrocity taking place against the people of Palestine has to stop, has to end. The thing is happening, the killing of our children, our women, and our elderly man, even the disabled people are not saved from this atrocity. This has to stop. The world has to not only to say, the world has to take action. We need deeds. Condemnation and statements and meeting and all this is not working. It doesn't work because Israel does not listen to all that, does not abide with the international community request and demand. The only country on this earth which are living and working above the law, above the international law, is Israel. And they, the Israeli themselves, Benjamin Netanyahu himself, are proudly to say that Israel can act the way it wish. And that's what they're doing. So that's what we want. But in order to set things straight, the Palestinian people must have their right. The Middle East will never enjoy peace or security or stability unless the Palestinian people will have their own independent state. So no safety, no security for the rest if the Palestinian doesn't have. Not for the Israeli, not for anyone else. It's either we all live in agony or we all live in peace. It is their choice to decide. The Palestinian people who are chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be the protector of the Holy Land and the protector of the first Qibla of Islam, this is something we feel proud and honored to have this great honor from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gave us this task, and we will never give up. No matter how much sacrifices we give, we will continue to struggle until we achieve our goal, and that is final for us. The support that we are receiving from Bangladesh, our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh, from the government of Bangladesh is unprecedented support. It's a support which sends a clear message to the Palestinian that the people who are 3,000 miles far away from you, they have your back. They support you. They are with you all the way. And at the same time, It gives a clear message to the Israeli and to the international community that Palestinians are not alone. So we are very much grateful to the people of Bangladesh, to the government of Bangladesh, to the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, very, very much grateful. My people also are very grateful, of course, for her support and for the people of Bangladesh. And there is something which maybe most of you doesn't know. I have seen for the last 10 days for the people who are coming to our embassy to donate money. The majority of those people, maybe for them 100 taka is too much money. But still, they leave their home, they leave their work, they come 2 or 3 hours traveling just to come and give me 100 taka. So he is sharing, or she is sharing the food of her children with me. This gives me pride and honor to be the Palestinian representative in Bangladesh. You are a lively people, you are a people with dignity, with honor, and the love that you have for Palestine, for my country, is unprecedented. And we appreciate it. We cannot find the right sentence to express our gratitude to you.